By now we know refraction of light, and we also know if this is a denser medium, say water, and this is the normal to the surface of water. Uh, uh, if the ray was this side is rarer medium, say air. If light was coming like this was angle of incidence. Coming from rarer to denser, from the original direction, it bends towards the normal. Means value of I is more than value of R. So similarly, if light goes from denser medium to rarer medium, it will bend away from the normal, So, due to this, uh, uh, let us see this medium is medium 1. Suppose it is a water tank. If you look at from this side, the bottom of the tank will appear to be elevated. Means the bottom will be actually there. It will look shallow, less deep. So a relationship between refractive index mu, real depth and apparent depth. A water tank or a swimming pool appears shallower than what it is actually. This is due to refraction of light. Now this is a water tank of the depth d. Let us keep an object O here at the bottom of the tank. Let O an object at the bottom of the water tank. A ray of light traveling from here, this is the normal, from the original direction, this bends away from the normal. Similarly, a ray traveling from here, arriving at C, this is the normal. So this is the angle of incidence. Which I have not shown here. From the original direction, this bends away from the normal. Now this refracted ray and this refracted ray, when produced backwards, they appear to come from this point. So from here two rays were taken. After refraction, they appear to come from here. Therefore, this point I is the image of O. Now, here the angle of incidence is in this medium, angle of refraction in the rarer medium 2, having refractive index mu 2. Now, so if this is I, this is also I, because this line is parallel to this and this is transversal. So this angle is equal to this angle, being alternate angle. Again, this is the angle of refraction. This one produced backwards comes from I. This normal and this normal are parallel to each other. This is the transversal. Therefore, this angle is equal to this angle. Since this is R, this is also R. Now, therefore, I its image when seen from the top. When seen from this side, O will appear at I. OB is refracted along OB dash. OB is reflected along BB dash. Refracted along BB dash. And OC is refracted along refracted along CC dash. Let angle OBN dash is I, and that is also angle AOB. That is also angle AOB. That is I, alternate angle. Angle NBB dash, NBB dash. Where is N? Angle NBB dash is angle of refraction. That is also angle AIB. Same R, because alternate angle. From A to O, the distance A to O, this much, that is the real depth of the point O, and AI from A to I, that is from here to here, is D dash, that is the apparent depth of point O. O appears at I. Now, now look at the triangle. Now tan R. Now tan of this angle is equal to AB by AI. AB by AI, cross multiplying AI is equal to AB by tan R, make it equation 1. Again tan I is equal to AB divided by AO. AB by AO, cross multiplying AO is equal to AB by tan I, equation number 2. Now let us divide these two. This divided by this, that is this. From A to I is the apparent depth, from A to O is the real depth. AI apparent depth, AO real depth. R apparent depth I explained D dash, real depth I explained D. So this divided by this divided by this is equal to this divided by this. AB cancels, tan I comes to the numerator, so tan I over tan R. Now if I and R are small angles, in trigonometry there is an approximation, tan I is nearly equal to sin I, tan R is equal to sin R. If I is small, means tan 0 is 0, sin 0 is also 0. If R is small, tan 0 is 0, sin 0 is also 0. So for tan I can substitute sin I, for tan R I can substitute sin R. Therefore, now this becomes D dash over D. Instead of tan I write sin I, instead of tan R I write sin R. So that is equal to mu 2 by mu 1. Because if you cross multiply, mu 1 sin I is equal to mu 2 sin R, which I explained in the previous lecture. Mu of a medium and the sine of the angle of incidence of the medium is a constant. So mu of this medium, mu 1 into sine of this angle, is equal to mu 2 into sine of this angle. So since mu 2 is equal to 1, that is a rarer medium which I have taken as air, therefore D dash over D is equal to 1 by mu 1. And this is taken as our rarer medium, mu 2 is equal to 1. So if this is 1, why write it as mu 1? If you have two different values, then write mu 1, mu 2. Since this is air, value of mu 2 is 1, so let us write mu 1, let us write for mu 1 just mu. So for mu 1 I am writing mu. So from this, D dash is equal to D comes to here, D by mu, means apparent depth is equal to real depth D over mu. Now apparent shift, by what amount the object O has been as if shifted. O has been not actually shifted. O appears at I. Therefore shift is OI. So OI is equal to OA minus AI. So OI is equal to AO minus AI. AO was your real depth, AI was your apparent depth. D remains same thing as D. Now same thing as D, and for D dash, that is equal to AI, D dash I can write as D by mu. So D is taken common, so I am left with 1 minus 1 by mu. So apparent shift is equal to D real depth into 1 minus 1 over mu. So that is the relationship between real depth, apparent and apparent shift. Now total internal reflection. We know light traveling from denser medium to rarer medium bends away from the normal. So I have shown three cases, 1, 2, 3 cases. Number this medium, second medium. The medium above this line is rarer medium. The medium below this is denser medium. Medium 1 is denser, medium 2 is rarer. Medium 1 is denser, medium 2 is rarer. Medium 1 is denser, medium 2 is rarer. Suppose this is the incident ray, this is the normal, therefore this is the angle of incidence. So from the original direction, from this original direction, the ray has bent away. So this is the angle of a refraction. Now I increase this angle. If you compare this eye and this eye, this has been increased. So R has to increase, because sin I over sin R is a constant. Now if this is 90 degree and the angle of refraction is 90 degree in the rarer medium, then this particular angle is written as C, called the critical angle. Now if you further increase this, as in this case, this refracted ray, which is going parallel to the surface, is reflected in the same medium, in the same denser medium. This is called total internal reflection. Total internal reflection, let it be R dash. So medium 2 is rarer, optically rarer, for example air. Medium 1 is optically denser, say water or glass. I just explained AOB. This is called critical angle if the angle of refraction is 90 degree. Therefore, applying the second law of refraction, mu of this medium into sine of this medium is equal to mu of this medium into sine of this angle. Mu of this medium into sine of this angle is equal to mu of this medium into sine of this angle. They are equal. Now mu 2, since air is equal to 1, sine 90 is 1. So instead of mu1, I am writing mu. So mu sine C is equal to 1. So mu is equal to 1 by sine C. So critical angle C, which is in the denser medium, 1 over sine of that angle is equal to refractive index of that medium with respect to the rarer medium.